Hi, it's Laura here. I'm just going to quickly get my water, sorry. Should have got that before. But while I'm waiting for people to join me, I'll just have a little drink because my throat is still like bugging me. So I actually haven't written any notes. I have just come live and I'm going to kind of just allow whatever needs to come out of me to come through. That's what I'm going to do. So the reason I've come live tonight is because I said a few days ago that I wanted to do a live. I really felt the urge to do one, and you guys voted, the majority vote was that you wanted help on how to choose aligned goals. So that's what I'm going to do my live on. 2 seconds. Oh, I should have done that before, but just hydrate myself. All right, so how to choose aligned goals. The first thing I would do is to make sure that I'm in a neutral, like an energetically neutral space. That means don't choose a goal when you're feeling super high or emotionally high or like, yes, I can take over the world, if that's not who you are all the time. If you're like on an emotional high, you should be able to know yourself enough to kind of understand when you're on an emotional high or an emotional low. So when you're feeling really down or feeling really, really high, if you don't always feel high or if you don't always feel low. So somewhere in between would be like the neutral space. And that's when you're feeling calm. That's when you're just feeling calm, relaxed. That is the best time to make a decision, right? That is the best time for you to choose an aligned goals, because when you're in that calm, neutral space, you'll be able to hear your intuition more clearly. You'll be able to feel into your body. So that's what we're going to do. Also, this is something that we do in the 21-day money challenge as well, but more in depth. But look at what you've been earning in the previous few months. On average, what is it that you've been receiving? Like, is there an average? Is it up and down? Numbers for me tell me a story. Numbers are energetic for me. So if I see like the income has been up and down, that means my vibration's been like very up and down, like my energy's been all over the place. But if you can see a clear average, that shows you really what your default vibration is. And what your default vibe is, it means it's where, basically it's your energetic minimum. That's the minimum you will receive. Like your subconscious can't possibly imagine earning anything less than that. Like you believe that is what you'll get when you make the minimum effort, right? So if your default vibe, I don't know, say it's £2,000 every month on average for the last few months, that means energetically you're a match for around £2,000 a month. Because you haven't been setting goals, or you haven't been intentional, you haven't been following the inspired guidance, that means that's the bare minimum that you would get, right? If you have been setting goals and you have been following inspired guidance, that means that and you've received £2,000 on average a month. That means that's not your energetic minimum. That means you've been kind of stretching your aura to attract that. Okay, so it's about kind of discerning what your default vibe is, which, like I said before, we go way into depth with that in the 21-day money challenge, so you can understand it a little bit deeper. But we haven't got time to go through that right now. Hi, if you're watching. Try and wave at you. There you go. My technology skills are not very good. So we've established the default vibe. From there, when you know what your energetic minimum is, that's when you decide your goal. So you're at the neutral space. You're not in an energetic high or an emotional high or an emotional low. You're at that neutral space. You've figured out your default vibe. Then choose a number that you feel is a little bit more than what you're currently receiving. So if you feel it's a bit of a stretch, but it feels good to you. So what I would do is focus like the energy, like get yourself out of your head and focus your energy into your body down here in your sacral chakra, because that's where you create, right? So that's where I would pull the energy down into for you to feel intuitively, does this number feel good? It's a bit of trial and error. So say you're making £2,000 a month. Let's go for 2,500. Yeah, it feels good. Oh, can I stretch that a little bit more? 2,800? Stretch it a little bit more. And then when it starts to feel a bit like, oh, that's a little bit of a stretch, that's the number you want to go for. That's the number you want to go for. And what you need to do then, if you don't quite have your energy behind it, is do the inner work. Like, clear the blocks, do all of the work that you need to do, clear the limiting beliefs so you can get yourself behind that, right? Again, I would be practical as well. Like, this is where your masculine energy comes in. I'd be practical, like, what have I got going on this month? What am I dealing with right now? Have I got the space for me to stretch and clear those blocks, or should I take it down a little bit, right? So it's kind of, you're taking all of those things into consideration, and, you know, all it takes is really you feeling into your body, like asking yourself, does this feel good to me? If it feels good and it lights you up, why does that number light you up? What is it that you're going to the number that you receive? Say it's like you're going for £3,000 instead of 2,000. Why do you want that money? What is that going to allow you to do? Why is it lighting you up? That is what you really should focus on. Not the number, but why is it making you feel so good, right? And have a think about that. If you're kind of choosing £3,000, you're just plucking this figure out the air and you don't know why you really want it, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to manifest that. It's still possible, but if you don't really want it, you're creating a discord in your vibration and the thing and the goal from coming into fruition. You're creating a bit of resistance there if you don't truly want it and you haven't got your energy fully behind that. We figured out your default. Why do you really want it? And then just hold the space. Literally ask for it. Either write it down or verbally ask the universe for it. And forget about it. Focus on why you want it. The feelings you get from having the goal, from it coming into fruition. Focus on those feelings and focus on purpose and why you're doing it. And the things that light you up and bring you joy, and totally forget about the money. And that's how you manifest, and that's how you manifested it. But that is, all in all, how I would choose an aligned goal. I feel like there's something else that wants to come out here, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm trying to remember. I feel like something wanted to come out. No. If I remember, I'll write it on a post. But I think that's it. Yeah, it's gone. It's done. There's nothing else coming through. So I think that is all you guys need to hear for today. But if you're interested to manifest more money, set an intention and hold the space throughout 21 days. So towards the end of May, and you want to call in that extra bit of money, learn how to do it, learn how to get yourself into alignment, learn how to clear the blocks, then the 21-day challenge starts tomorrow, which is Monday the 9th of May. And it's an amazing challenge because it's so like bite-sized, fun and easy to do, yet you get flipping results. Like the last money challenge we had 5-figure months. We had one lady receive more than what she does in nearly 2 months in just one day. It was insane results. So if you are interested in joining the group for this round of the money challenge, 21 days of manifesting, then please send me a DM, or there is a link in my bio which you can go to see more details, and you can sign up there. But either way, I know that everybody who is supposed to be there tomorrow will be there. And if that's you, then I look forward to seeing you. Mwah. Bye.